Welcome back. It is Wednesday, and that means Craig Hignight is here to take all your plant and garden questions. So we're on our Facebook Live right now. You can join the conversation there. And we left off with this one here. Can you tell me what is causing black spots on the leaves of my pear tree?
It could be any number of fungal problems. And what you will do is spray with an all-purpose fruit tree spray. Pears, even the ornamentals, are considered fruit trees, so follow the directions on the label, and you should probably spray about 5 times, 10 days apart.
Is there an all-in-one insecticide / fungicide that I can use on my vegetables and fruit?
Well, I don't know if it's for use on vegetables. There is a 3-in-1. It's a fungicide, insecticide, and miticide, but you would have to read the label. You might have to go with 2 products, like 7 for the insects and Funginil for the fungal problems. And you can alternate between the 2 and spray about every 5 to 7 days using the insecticide one time, the fungicide the other time.
Here's a good question from Joe. Are spent coffee grounds and banana peels good for planting holes?
Yeah, they're organic matter. And anything we can do to up the organic matter in our gardens, that's why it is always good. That's why I'm always telling people to use compost when they're planting. Coffee grounds and banana peels are just compost that hasn't been made yet.
When and how do I trim a mock orange?
Mock orange should be trimmed immediately after it gets done blooming. And again, don't take it down too far. Maybe just thin the plant out. If it's getting too tall, you'd put it through the lilac regime for reducing size, but immediately after bloom is when you would prune mock orange.
From Dory, why do my 7 to 8-year-old maples have a white color to them from the ground up about 6 to 8 inches on the bark? This occurred after this past winter.
Well, usually that means that there is a mineral buildup, but with a tree outside, I think this is just natural maturing of the tree. It's nothing to worry about. And you will find that as the tree matures, that coloration is going to go away as the bark gets thicker. These trees are still very young.
When is a good time to transplant peonies, and can I cut them and get another bloom?
Peonies, unfortunately, just bloom once a year, and their transplanting time is late September into early October. So get your new bed ready late this summer and do the digging and dividing in September.
Brandy, can I keep my pepper plants in small pots longer than a year?
No, I wouldn't suggest it. The problem is that when you get out to a year in any containerized vegetable, you start getting mineral buildup if you've been fertilizing properly. So you would either go ahead and shift the plant up to a little larger size pot with fresh soil, or this time of the year, reduce the root system by cutting the edges off and a little off the bottom and putting it right back in the same pot with fresh potting soil. That soil does need to be refreshed on vegetables long term.
All right, Craig, thanks so much
Thank you.
for joining us.
We're out of time?
Yeah.
That's it.
I know.
Fastest 5 minutes of the week.
I tell you. You're going to have to come back more then. Yeah, if
We can talk about it.
if you can get some time in your schedule, right? Yeah, we're all busy people.